I'm going to go out and measure it when I have my next wee. And boom, welcome back to another video. We're back in the best place in England, maybe, the Peak District. And we're going to climb up to the Kinder Plateau, up in that direction, and camp at the top. Now, we've got a bit of a steep descent. I wasn't anticipating to film here, frankly. Got to get down here. Wasn't quite anticipating that. So yeah, that's the plan. Cross here, walk along the bottom around this corner, and up the back side of it. Weather is looking rough from what I've seen. 35-mile-an-hour wind, and it's going to pour down at about 6 o'clock. It's about 4:30 now, and it's already started raining, so hence the coat on. Don't know why I've just smashed the mic, sorry. New mic, so I don't know how this is going to fare in the wind. Hopefully it's okay, but we're going to make our way up that way. It's a fairly steep climb, quite quickly but quite short. Quite quickly but quite short. And then we're like on top of the plateau, then just sort of walk flat pretty much, but it's always marshy at the top. Let's navigate down this section. Nice that let me spin you around. It's good that the handrail is barbed wire. Imagine falling down here, you got to grab for that. Not ideal. Could do with just putting a little rail down there, surely, ref. Another fairly tough section to get past with no handrail. Let's go. I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? But what a view, by the way. What a house. Whoever lives there has done well. Just love following the sun. Oh, hey up. Game on at the end of this. Why are they staring me down? You see him? Why are they staring me down? I've got where the path goes really thin. I've got to go past there. Oh, this is like 3 Billy Goat Gruff. You know, like the kids song, tune, nursery rhymes, story thing. Oh, it's game on. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I didn't think it was going to be today. But you joined us at round 1 of Andy versus Sheep. He's got backup. I don't believe it. There's 3 of them. I mean, this is narrow. What? Oh, I'm going to stay fence side. But what? Yeah, one of us got to move, bud. I could do with coming that way. Yeah, no, respect it. I respect it. Thank you. You're all right, boss. They're cool, aren't they, sheep? You all right down there now, though? Sorry, lads. Just squeeze through, please. Nice one. The way they traverse down there like it's nothing, we would die if you tried to run down there like that. Thanks, lads, appreciate it. Thank you. No, don't come back up this side. I'll just come past you there if you don't mind. Cheers, boys. Thank you. Good set of lads. Good set of lads. So this is where we're heading to. Although it's Fairbrook Naze we're going. This is it's a bit of us. 7,000-year-olds is the age of the blanket peat bogs covering this remote landscape. When Stone Age settlers began clearing trees, peat began to form over exposed soil because of wet conditions. Peat develops when mosses and plants decay very slowly, has the consistency of thick dark porridge, very true. Many of our upland bogs have been damaged through erosion and pollution. Wow. Sweet. that makes sense. So once the trees were taken, nothing absorbed the water as much, and just a load of moss and plants decayed. Right, we're at the start of going upwards quite sharply, quite quickly. We're about halfway up. There's two really steep bits. We've done one of them. Now it's a gentle climb. Let me turn you around. A gentle climb up here, across the top, and then up that steep bit there. And that's the plan, to camp at the top. Hopefully no one's there. It's so weird when you're stood on boggy ground like this, because you like stamp on the ground, you feel the whole thing vibrate. Maybe it's just because I'm a fat. You feel the whole ground vibrate. It's such a bizarre feeling. View's insane though. All the iconic, the wind is hefty as well. Hopefully the microphone does a job of blocking that out, but all the famous stones of the peaks around the edge of the ridge there, and that's the plateau that we're getting up to. Once you get up to that ridge there, it's flat for quite a way on the other side. It's just a big plateau. But for those of you who come up here, you'll know that. Big push. It's boggy as well. I mean, we know it's boggy, it's the peaks, but I mean, look at this. It's yeah, it's not too bad around the outside. We're just having to watch where we step a bit. Oh. Right, we're at the top basically. There are the stones. That's the one everyone normally takes a picture of. Oh, he's kicking off. You followed me from that bridge. Just as we got to the top, the bloody rains have come in. You could see right the way across the valley, but not now. So, time to find a pitch, and quick before this rain gets any worse. Whew. That's the spot, eh? It's got to be. The view will be decent. Well, I say that, if this rain and wind stops. I can't believe, just get to the top, admire the views. It's taken me about half an hour longer than I anticipated. And it starts bloody wetting it down. Right, tent up, no messing, come on. Right, pitched up. I still feel something's wrong here. I haven't used this since that blizzard, but it still looks like it's on the piss. What's wrong with that? I can't tell. It's just like twisted a bit, do you know what I mean? I can't quite put my finger on it. It looks like that pole doesn't bend down correctly. This is how I felt in that blizzard when it was bending at the top end. There's definitely something amiss. I don't know if it's the poles, but the poles aren't bent. So I'm not sure what he says. The other end looks okay. Doesn't look too bad up here. Let me just mind me at the edge. Oh, doesn't look too bad this side. I still think it looks like it's leaning. Hang on, let me step down here. I need someone who's got a Soulo or at Hille. Come and tell me. Let me move back a bit. Oh, my trousers are wet through. That's on the piss, isn't it? Is it? It's like just that way on the piss, but I don't understand why. Like that pole comes down to that corner, but then this one doesn't. That looks like it should be out further, but it won't go any further. Like the bottom material is fully stretched. That looks like it should go another 3 inches that way. but I can't, because the material at the bottom of the fly here, like that's taut, that's really taut, so that can't go that way, but it just looks like it should. I can't quite put my finger on it. Something doesn't look quite right, but it should be right for tonight. I knew it was going to rain, boys. Didn't know it was going to this rain. Everything, I'm piss wet through. I'm going to get in, get the wet stuff off, get the warm stuff on, and just chill out for 5. Oh man, we're in the tent. The wind's picked up a bit, but first mistake's been noted. I haven't brought my bloody flex tail pump, which is annoying. So that's annoyed me, but I didn't quite realise how wet we were out there, you know. My coat and trousers are dripping wet. Luckily my trousers are like this sort of material that doesn't really absorb much, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use me. Did I just say I forgot my flex tail pump? Did I tell you that? I don't know if I talked. Well, I forgot my pump, which is also my light. So I'm gonna have to like dangle this torch off the roof of them. The steam in here already is insane. I'm gonna have to dangle this torch off the roof of the tent or something. No, I've obviously got my head torch. Oh, hello, disco time. I've got my light that goes on the camera, so we're not going to be in the dark. Right, kind of relaxed mode nearly. I mean, the wind is blowing heavy. I need to sort of go out and check on the tent, but I've just got the long johns on. I don't want to get them wet. I've got the old mat down just to keep me off the ground, the little closed cell phone thing, and it feels quite nice actually. It's probably because I've just been walking for a bit and put a tent up in the rain, so any kind of comfort's lovely. But I don't want to sound like a massive hippie, right, which is what I'm probably going to sound like here. There's just something about being outside in these type of conditions which I can't put my finger on how it makes you feel. And you know, it's probably the same for a lot of people who go wild camping or spend time outdoors in general, not just camping and not just wild camping, just people who go outside. There's something that it makes you feel, isn't there? And I can't quite put my finger on what it is. I've tried talking about it before in other videos, but it's like something animalistic about it, isn't there? There's something about going back to like being a human and not scrolling TikTok, do you know what I mean? I sound like I'm preaching to people. I'm not looking down on people who are sat in watching Britain's Got Talent or whatever's on the telly at the minute, you know, whatever you want to do. I do that enough. I play a lot of computer games myself. I spend a lot of time in front of my PC, but then it is also good to do this. But yeah, the wind is fairly heavy. If I spin you around, you'll see the inside of the tent moving around. I don't think it's too drastic yet, but at 1 o'clock tonight, it's apparently 35 forecast. And that's like what's on mountain weather. That doesn't show the gusts. So I've got to go out. I'm probably going to double peg a few of the guy lines. I've got some spare pegs. The only thing, you know what I've just thought about? I don't want to make this clip go on forever because I'm just sat in a tent lying down wet, but me trousers and coat are never going to be dry in the morning, so that's going to be really nice in the morning to put wet trousers and wet rain jacket back on. But it's what it's all about. I knew it was going to rain. I just didn't quite time it right getting up here and getting pitched up. I thought I'd got to give myself enough time to get pitched up before the rain, but what a treat, what a treat. I've just found my pump. I remember what I've done now. I went down to my pals in Bristol a few weeks ago and I took this with me because I was going to sleep on it. So to just take my pump with me, I just stuffed it in the top of the sleeping pad so it was in here. So this torch has done a fantastic job. However, I can put my normal light up and I don't have to blow this up my own lungs now. Come on! Right, the rain has dropped off a little bit. It's still super misty though. So it's literally pitch black. I can't see anything. I'll spin you around. I'll put my head torch on so you can see. I still think something doesn't look right with this pole, but I'm just going to go around, tighten all the guys up, make sure everything looks okay. It's gone mega cold now. Also, we've just dodged, look how much it's been raining. Big puddle there. Just got to make sure careful over these guys because some of them are higher up with them being on slightly higher ground. But I mean, it looks okay. We've had some super strong gusts as well. Just have a little wander up here, but the thing is as well, I don't know what's up this hill because as soon as I got here I had to pitch up because of the rain. Oh, it's fresh. Looks okay. I'm going to get the guys just tightened up, nipped up a little bit. Yeah, the ground is sodden over here now. Probably get some food on and not be far off going to bed, to be honest with you. I'm pretty knackered. The rain's just come in again a little bit. I've had to put the door open because I'm a bit paranoid with cooking with the door closed. I don't like it. I've read enough horror stories. And if it means I have to be cold for 10 minutes whilst I make me dinner, I can live with that. Right, so the burning question: what have we got for dinner? We have got an episode of Candy with Andy, don't worry. I tell you what though, it's not easy managing all your stuff when it's all wet in a one-man tent like this. It's like the putting that there, but now that's wet. I've got to move. This towel's done wonders since I've got this out. Right, let's not mess about. What have we got? We've got a bloody hell pasta and sauce, chicken and mushroom flavour thing. We've got no like camp meals and we're not making any proper food. I just grabbed something as I was in Home Bargains, and a barbecue beef super noodles. Don't know whether I'm going to have all of them. I mean, all of them, both of them. Probably not. Which one would you pick? I think I want the pasta and sauce, chicken and mushrooms, what I'm going to go with. I'll save the super noodles for another time. Then we've got a pepper army, quality, absolutely tremendous snack. Bag of scampi fries. Oh, they're open, not ideal. What else we got? Some coffee, a Kinder chocolate, little Kinder. Oh, fucking hell, rave on again. Rave on. Some people will get that. Little chicken Kinder chocolate. And what else have we got? Right, Candy with Andy is... Shall I show you after dinner? No, no one's arse. Two heavyweight battles here. We've got Haribo Super Mix, which I think for a lot of people must be right up there. And also Mawam blocks, and I've got each flavour. There's lemon, cola, raspberry and strawberry. Now the rain's coming in again. I've got my feet right out on the door. I can feel my socks getting a bit wet, so I sort of want to blitz through eating some dinner here. I'm boiling water and pouring it in there. No one's asked about watching that. If you are, I'm sorry. Every now, the wind sort of dies down, then every now and then it just goes whack and just slaps this end of the tent, the foot end. I did pitch it right, put the foot end into the wind. But like it's gone now, no wind, zero wind. And out of nowhere, it'll just slap the bottom end of it. Treat myself to a little coffee as well, I think. I put enough water in there to have the pasta and the coffee. Do you remember me talking to you? If you've seen the last video, you'll know. If you haven't, you won't. This hat that I was wearing today, waterproof, apparently, and yeah, performed admirably. Got nothing bad to say about it. It was, oh, hang on, let me just check this. No, we're okay. I thought it was boiling. Yeah, brilliant. Kept my head dry, and then when I took it off, it was soaking wet, but it wasn't inside. It was mad. Technology, I know I said it on the last video. Unbelievable. Waterproof baseball caps. What next? Christ. Yeah, that's heavy wind, that. Right, and we want up to the boiling line, apparently, which is just a little splash more. I hope this wind, I mean, the thing is, the wind gets worse apparently tonight at 1 o'clock. It's forecast, it's higher than it was forecast now though, so I hope it doesn't get any more worse. Any more worse? Any worse. I'm going to go out and measure it when I have my next wee. That sounded like I wasn't talking about the wind then. I'm going to go out and measure the wind when I have my next wee. Right, cooker's done. I'm putting everything away and coming in because the weather's turning, man. Right, we're back in. I keep going on about the wind, but some of those gusts out there are wild. Like, I've never been in wind in a tent anyway like that. Like, it's fine now. It's dropped down to like 5 or 10. Everything's cushy, and then it just whacks with a massive slam. It's not like it just blows up to like 15, 20, 25 and you're like, ooh, it's getting heavy. It just goes and then whacks it again. Right, let's see what this pasta and sauce is all about. Chicken and mushroom. Oh wow, that's absorbed that water really well. The little pasta things were like tiny in there, and then now that they've absorbed the water, they've gone huge. It looks to be mixed pretty well. Let's have a go, shall we? Pasta's nowhere near done. That is crunchy as hell. Wow. Okay, might need another few minutes on that. Wow, that pasta looked done there. It looked huge. Oh. I've had to just jump in the sleeping bag because I'm absolutely freezing all of a sudden. But I can feel the sleeping bag warming me up straight away, which is good. I'm going to eat this pasta, drink this drink, check the guy lines at the back where the wind's coming from one more time, and just tuck in, I think. Oh, do candy with Andy. I've gone like really tired and just, I don't know, clocks go back tonight as well, so I'll lose an hour, but yeah, I've gone all tired all of a sudden. I'm like cold and tired, so I thought, I'm going to have to get my sleeping bag here. I can't. It's like just shivering. I was like, yeah, I'm not, what we're doing this for? Literally got a sleeping bag there, get in it. Oh, the wind is... I don't want to keep going on about the wind because I'm boring myself, never mind what you boys are listening to. Oh, the wind, stop going on about the wind. Yeah, we get it's windy. It is, really windy. Right, let's try this pasta, shall we? Come on, it must be done by now. It does worry me that not much more of the sauce has gone. Of the water, even. Let's try it. Okay, it's done. The pasta's okay. The sauce is a bit... You know when I put some in and then I said a little bit more? I think I maybe put a bit too much in. It's okay. Just tastes like chicken and mushroom soup with pasta in, really. However, it was like... What was it from Home Bargains? I'm going to guess 80p, £1. As opposed to a camp meal that's £8. Well, between 8 and 12 quid, depending what you get. So yeah, spot on. Oh, I haven't really got much to talk to you about. What's happened? Oh, I've got something cool to show you though. Remember on the last camp, my Game Boy broke. The shell broke. I've replaced the shell. What an absolute wizard. I replaced the shell with a shell that looks like a SNES. Whoa, works a dream. So I'll probably play that when the lights go out for an hour or so. I've got to level up me Machamp. No, Machop. No, Mankey, sorry, Mankey. I haven't got Machamp or Machop yet, I'm nowhere near that. I'm only on the second gym. I've got a Mankey out of Mount Moon, for anyone who's ever played Pokemon Red, or any of the others really, that you can go through Mount Moon on. Oh. Oh, right then. I've had a little lie down there and I feel way better now. I feel like I was crashing out after I was eating that food then. That was wild. Chicken and mushroom pasta, really, really average. Although, for £1 or whatever it was, what more do you want? Right, it's candy with Andy time. I'm excited to get my head down and get some sleep, although I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get with this wind, but the temperature's dropped loads. As you can see, I've got my buff on, got my gloves ready to go on, and I've got my hat on. We'll start with the Star Mix. I've just been out again and checked all the guy lines, and everything seems to be... Where's the microphone there? Everything seems to be in good order. Right. It's the cap on the top of the tent that I didn't check that then, I should have checked. That's what's blowing around. Star Mix, I'm not eating them individually, I'm just going to go. I've got a milk bottle, a couple of jelly babies, and a crocodile. Oh, they're really good, aren't they? Right, jokes aside. Haribo know what they're doing. Oh, man. So fruity. All the different textures in there as well. So nice. I say all the different textures. 3 different textures. Now, moorland blocks. There's a bit we could probably talk about with these. Because when you buy them, you obviously get the different flavours. I like that. I'm just going to go with the strawberry. Haribo versus Mauan, man. It's like Barca v Real Madrid. Right. We've talked about this before. They're on the wrong end of they've gone cold. They're like, but that's my fault for bringing them up a mountain, right? Can't blame the sweet for that. This just takes me back to my childhood. Yeah. Really, really good. I'm going to get flamed for this, but I don't even need long to think about this. Mauan blocks wins all day, every day. Once you get past the fact that we're on a mountain and they've gone hard, the texture is so nice. The fruity. I do mark points down slightly because they've got individual wrapping, a bit like the starburst we talked about on the hammock camp. I don't like that. I would just like to get straight in. But they are good, I suppose, for sharing, because you can be like, ooh, here you go. There you go. You know what I mean? Mauan wins it hands down for me. I'm going to find a load of these in the tent over the course of the next few hours, but I would say that's a fair price to pay. Right. I am going to stick I'm putting the Haribo straight back in the bag. That smells like scampi fries in there so bad. I'm going to put my earplugs in. See if I can get a couple of hours kip. Clocks go back as well tonight, like I've said, so. I feel like we keep getting a drip in here somewhere, on the seal. Speak to Hilleberg about that. Yeah, we do. It's where the mesh zip ends. It's leaking underneath there, only a little bit. It's stopped raining now as well, so hopefully that should be it. Not ideal. Right. Oh. The wind's picking up overnight. Hopefully it doesn't pick up to more than it's forecast. I've had a look on the Met Office. It's forecast 35, gusts of 40. This is definitely gusting at least 30, 35 at the minute. I just went out for a wee and checked the guy lines. I didn't measure it, although I have brought my measure with me. But I've had to take another layer off because it's wet. It was wet on like the bottom of my back, where it was sticking out under my coat. I had to take it off because it was going to end up getting the sleeping bag wet. This is down, and as soon as you get down wet, there's no use. So yeah, I've taken that off, so I can't be outside for too long. Obviously, can't put my rain jacket back on. I didn't bring my down jacket because it was only scheduled to get down to 4 degrees. So I thought, well, I'm not going to need once I'm in here and I'm in this, I'm not going to need a down jacket. Christ alive. So yeah, I'm going to try and get a couple hours. If anything good happens, I'll let you know. Night! Well, the odds of me getting some sleep are absolutely fucking zero. It's 11 o'clock. The tent is flapping around like I've never seen before. What I'm worried about is the wind at the moment is worse than it was forecast. It was forecast to be 30 to 35. I've just been outside and it's blowing 42. It says it's going to increase at 1 AM. It's going to increase to 35 to 40 mile an hour. Does that mean that's going to then be 45 to 50 mile an hour? So I think I'm going to go, which sounds like a stupid thing to do because we've got to walk back down the mountain, but it's only boggy marshland. It's a bit steep in places, but I've got my walking pole. I've got 2 head torches that are both fully charged. It's about a 2-hour walk back down to the car and an hour and a bit drive home. I could be home for 2 AM.
and have 5 hours sleep and wake up at 7 with the kids. I'm just in the back of this tent can probably take it, but I'm just not going to get any sleep for 7 hours, and I'm a bit anxious, if I'm honest, if I'm brutally honest. Like, this is heavy. This isn't what was forecast. I'm just a bit anxious that this is going to get worse at 1 AM. When the wind's scheduled to get worse, this is going to get worse at 1 AM. So I'm going to put both head torches on. I'm going to use my walking poles to step in front. The only concern I've got is it's boggy. I might step in a bog. But as long as I'm careful and we just work our way around it and we're not in a rush, put my coat back on. I know it's wet, but it's dry on the inside. Put my coat back on, put as many layers on as I can, and just make my way down slowly. I think that's what I'm going to do, which I'm just worried that this is going to get shocking in the next hour or two. And I'm in a position where I can't go. Steep decline, but it's just on grass. We've gone over all the bog and the marsh. That was ropey. That I can't believe we managed to find a way down. But I think that was definitely the right decision, because the wind is wild down here now as well. We've got about 1.5 miles to go back to the car, but I'm hoping, let's not jinx anything yet, but plain sailing. I feel like it was the right decision. I've been thinking about it loads on the way down. I felt like I was bugged out. Started thinking, if the wind's this now, what happens at 1? Started having loads of scenarios running through my head. It's weird, man. I'm supposed to be going West Midlands Safari Park tomorrow for Mother's Day, and I was like, started thinking about that. I'm going to go West Midlands Safari Park. It's turning into a counselling session, this. Oh my god. Right. My head's back on now, though. Pleased to know. Let's keep it. Well, we've made it back down to that bridge that we came across earlier. That snake's past there. You can see the lights of the cars, maybe. Yeah, you can. 5 minutes or so, I reckon. What a mad night, eh? We've got an absolutely mad scenario here. The sheep's tried to jump the barbed wire fence, and you can see its legs all stuck. I'm going to get my knife out and see if I can put the barbed wire. I haven't got anything else. I can put the barbed wire with. I've got this knife. Go through, because he's stuck on like 3 of them. Let's see if this goes through. It's not really going through. I can't, it's too tight to what's it nailed in with? Oh no, I've got to help. Okay mate, bear with me. We'll just keep going here. Just keep going. Stay with me. You're all good, buddy. This is gonna like fire. I mean, are we even getting through here? Must be. What if I heat it up first? Would that make it softer? Would that be easier to do? Let's try it. Don't grind your teeth, mate. We don't need that. Oh, we're just not getting through it. This is going to be so tight wrapped around as well. Let me have a see. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Stay there. That is so tight. So your foot is wrapped around. Oh, your toes in there as well. Oh, come on, bud. Well, that's your toe must feel better. Has that gone through? Now we need to get your leg out of there. So that's wrapped around there. It's so tightly wrapped around, man. Okay, here we go, mate. Try this. See if we can just force it out. It's like the perfect angle to be caught. Okay, right, let me put this down. Hang on, whoa. Surely this can't take my weight, mate. Oh. Oh. Have I got any more space? So the barb goes on top. Stop. That's really bad. Shit! Hang on, what if we... Hang on, I've got an idea. Oh, you're gonna shit yourself now. Heat it up with my camp stove. Let it go soft. There we go, finally. If we heat this up and we can make it soft enough, surely we can then cut through it. Okay, that kind of worked to an extent. Managed to break through the board. Now I'm going to get my gloves on, so I've got to grab this now. I can think of that to begin with. Right, buddy, let's see what we can do now. So, what are you now? Are you now free to go here or what? Get stuck in between these. There's no way your whole leg is trapped in that with a bone in it. Let me out. Can you not just lift your leg over that now? Oh, I get it. How the fuck have you done that? That's fucked. You're not... don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, I get it now. It's that. Okay. Oh my god, we're so close, dude. Oh my god, we're so close, man. Oh, okay, you're done. Now. Oh, okay. Oh, you're so fucked. Listen, at least you can lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. It's okay. Woo! Yeah, your leg. Don't go back in the bog way. Go back that way. Lie down. I just don't want you to go back into this bog way. Let me move this up the way. Fuck me. That was tough. Right, I've got to go. Lie down, see what happens. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Woo! Peaceful. I don't think they're going to make it, to be honest, with the leg, but at least they can lie down and sleep and go peacefully now rather than being trapped in there. Right, come on, back to the car. Back in the motor. Wow. Oh. A lot to break down there, isn't it? Oh man, how eventful. That was so strange. Up at the top of the mountain when I decided to go there, I just like bugged out. I don't know what the phrase is, just like got riddled with anxiety that it was going to get so bad that it would have been a nightmare to stay. I was getting no sleep anyway. The clocks have gone forward, so it's now 2:45. Yeah, just weird, and I just felt like it was the right idea to come down. You know what, now I'm here, I'm glad I am, because that wind up at it, I measured it on the way down when I was going down the dangerous bit that I didn't film, and it hit 41. That's the most I've ever been out in, and yeah, not for me. That not going anywhere near. I'm not going above 25 ever again. But then it said it was going to be 25 to 30 up until about 1 o'clock, between midnight and 1. Then 1 o'clock it went up to 40. Now, like I've said already, I'm repeating myself a bit here, but was the wind that came at that time the 2 o'clock, the 2 o'clock wind? Was it here early and it wasn't going to get any worse, or was that the start of things getting worse? Obviously we know the weather forecast is not always spot on, but mad that we saw that sheep struggling. I don't know what the footage looks like. I tried to record a bit, and I don't think that sheep's going to make it out, if I'm honest. The wires were squashed so tight between its leg. His leg was just squashed inside. The bone would have just been broken. It was just skin holding it together. If you'd have tried hard enough, you probably could have waggled his leg off. But at least at least they can lie down now and have, you know, whatever they need to do, a bit of comfort. I don't think any vet's going to be able to sort that out, but at least it'll now be able to lie down and not just have to stand up on 3 legs, still pulling at itself, making things worse. Who knows? At least we've done the right thing, I feel. But if we hadn't come off the mountain, we wouldn't have seen that. We wouldn't have been able to help there. So, talk about fate and whatnot if you want. Right, I'm driving home. West Midlands Safari Park tomorrow. Don't know why my light's on there. West Midlands Safari Park tomorrow. And we're actually going to make it. Weird video. I understand at one point I was going, oh, it's amazing to be in nature, you can feel the wind, it makes you feel alive, it's so animalistic. The next minute I was shitting my pants walking back down. But it goes to show that even in the Peak District, which some people see as lesser than the lakes, which it is, you know, in terms of average height of hills and whatnot, even up there it can get fruity, man. So obviously the outdoors and camping and stuff is now like, it's a bit cooler than the younger generation, isn't it? But just remember, man, it can still bite on the arse. And yeah, I've never felt like that up there then. I was like all sorts of things running through my head. Like, oh, what if I don't make it back? What if the tent just blows away? And the more I thought about it, the worse it got. At one point, I had my headphones in. I was, earbuds in, which did nothing. And I was, like, I could hear the tent flapping around in the wind. Every single time the tent moved, I was like, oh, that's a peg just come out. A peg's come out. I got out the tent like 3 times and the pegs were fine. I've got those like 9-inch Easterns there. They were going nowhere. Trying to get those tents out when I was going home was a nightmare. So, you know, in reality, looking back now, the tent more than likely would have been fine, but I didn't fancy it, and I've come down, I'm safe now. It turns out it was the right decision. So, you know, I am making out like it was Everest, but it felt like it at the time, alright? Right, I don't know how this is going to edit up. I don't know what the title's going to be. I don't know what the thumbnail's going to be. Old man shits himself on mountain, comes down and burns a hole through barbed wire, rescue sheep's leg, something like that. But cheers for watching, appreciate it. See you next time.